Merry Christmas, everybody! I wish I had other things to say, but that's what happens when you make the same type of intro every Christmas. While I was going to do a Christmas battle at first, I thought it would actually be best to take a look at some of ERBP's newest videos that they've just released a couple of months ago. Now I know what you're thinking. Wow, they're actually doing something with the channel? Well, yes they are, but there's more to that. After a long hiatus, the folks at ERBP decided it was best to reboot the series with a whole new cast and crew working on the videos. While it sounded like a neat idea, it didn't exactly pan out the way they thought it would. And by not exactly, I mean it was pretty much a failure. Only 2 battles of the rebooted series were released, and when actually watching the battles themselves, they really did not feel like they belonged on the channel. These battles look more like they would be better suited on Freshly Canal's channel rather than ERBP's. It was just lacking the identity of what made the old series charming, albeit very flawed. So rather than continuing with the reboot, they pulled a Devil May Cry 5 and went back to the roots of the old series, creating a Season 5, and proceeded to leave the reboot series behind, even going as far as to pretend it never even existed, as made evident with the fact that you can't watch them on the channel anymore. But that's between you and me. We are not to disclose this information to anyone else, otherwise, well, they'll probably just go into my comments section and say, hey, don't do that, please. And then dox my IP address afterwards. When going back to the old roots, they also opted to make the series lean more towards parody, much like the name suggests. So that sounds like it's gonna be a bit difficult for me, because I much rather look at stuff that was done unironically, not done with the intent to be ironic. Although, I wonder if they pull back on that idea as well, given the quality of their recent battles. But regardless, I decided to take a look at one battle from their now revived series, and that is George Lopez versus Charlie Chaplin. Ah, it's this bastard again. Oh well, let's watch. Oh wow, I did not expect Nathan to return as the announcer. Aw, it's like I'm back in the old days. George Lopez! Nice background. What kind of backyard is this? Why do the fences look like a stack of unwrapped bubblegum? Is that a satellite in the back, or did an umbrella top over? Where are these poorly detailed tables? Alright, sorry, I'm deviating from the actual thing. All I have to say about Light, that being the actor, is that why did he not opt to wear some work pants with that butted shirt? It actually would have looked better than wearing some gym shorts and, of course, not wearing shoes. Jeez, it really does feel like the old days. Versus Charlie Chaplin! Wow, could you have tried any less with that costume? I don't see how sweatpants, a leather jacket, sneakers, and a baseball cap with the logo taped over it would scream 1900s. Same goes for the background. Even films from that time period have better sets than this. Look, I get they want to capture the old days of ERBP, but there are some things you simply do not go back to. Nathan's announcer? That's classic. The editing style? That's classic too. The background and the costume work, that's all outdated and should not be the way it is now. And since we're talking about a costume that was slapped together at the last second, I'm sorry to do this, ERBP, but you definitely found all these in your closet.
Hey there, champ. Welcome to the George Lopez Show.
They cut down the budget pretty hard in recent years, so mind the fact that I'm somehow smaller than these tables, the grass looks like it was taken from a kindergarten class, and that there's no other houses around me. But hey, I'm George Lopez.
It's time to see who's the better comedian, bro.
Oh, a POV shot. Now, I haven't seen that in a while. By the way, what is Charlie holding here? It certainly doesn't look like a cane. Is that supposed to be crutches? I'm sorry for your leg.
My show inspired humor with generation decades ago. I heard you reverse the sound.
Hey, George, can you, like, move your mouth more? Because it's starting to look like you're not even speaking the lyrics.
I heard you reverse the sound, so I hope you enjoy my flow.
Who in the hell is that? I get the reference, but that does not look like Max to me.
I'll ship this woman back to Paris because you'll never best me.
Let's hope they fix the focus on his camera because, my god, it looks bad.
What's that smell? Something silent but deadly.
Oh, sorry, George. I shit my pants.
If I can take Michael Jackson, then I can take on thee.
Again, the budget wouldn't allow us to get an actor to play him, so here you go.
If there was a biopic on who killed you, I'd be the main lead.
Oh shit, I forgot the dude died on Christmas. Happy anniversary?
I've been ruling the silent film era. Your show is not amazing.
That doesn't add anything to your former line, but okay. I hope this isn't another best friends versus Japan for situation.
This stash says it all.
And by stash, I mean a piece of tape that goes under my nose and into the roof of my mouth, cause... wait, why didn't I just cut it down to the lip?
This stash says it all. I'll dictate this battle greatly.
Okay, I know Hitler jokes are common for people with mustaches like that, but it's not often where the joke is being told by the exact person who has it.
A battle's what you fancy? Well, I'll make your stomach grumble.
Is that a fat joke?
What's even your race?
Hey, let's watch what we're about to say next, Chaplin. Also, he's Mexican.
What's even your race? Is this George of the Jungle?
What kind of joke is that? If that's supposed to be a punchline to the race line, that makes very little sense to me.
PC, more like LGB.
You missed the T, Chaplin. And the Q. And the I. And the A.
PC, more like LGB. I know you're gay.
And where I'm from, that's a fucking disgrace. And that's coming from me, a guy who just compared himself to Hitler.
So why don't you haul your racist ass back to LA?
Need I remind you what timeline you used to live in, Mr. Always in the front seat of the bus, Mr. No color drinking fountains, Mr. We serve whites only?
I got no hats off to you.
Could you not just take the hat off instead of using a PNG?
If you even try to diss me, you'll no longer be a life liver, cause I'll make this kid knee.
Oh, that was rancid.
No one watches silent anymore. It's all about the sound.
Keep fucking up the audio mixing and I'll be wishing I was watching something silent instead.
What's that in your pants? I think I make it Charlie Brown.
I wholeheartedly expected a dick joke, and quite frankly, I wish it was that.
I met up with Una O'Neal, and I made that bitch kneel. And I made that bitch kneel.
I think I'm gonna vomit in my cup. Oh man, look what you've done.
You're otherwise with my low rider making me squeal.
Well, that low rider of yours isn't getting higher, let me tell you that.
Why you crying, George? Is it because I'm just better, sir? When it comes to actors, the better Lopez is Jennifer.
I guess that's one way to avoid putting on a dress and pretending to be a woman for that bit.
I got Charlie stabbing you.
Okay, that was actually terrible. Like, oh my god, that pun was so bad.
When I got Charlie stabbing you, it'll be black and white, please.
Actually, it will just be black because blood is a dark color. If it does look white, that ain't blood, pal. That's cum.
Orange Shark Boy and Lava Girl was quite shocking indeed.
Hey. He goes by Mr. Electric, you bitch.
Feel this victory like your corpse, you virgin.
Wait, what was that? I saw that. What was that even for?
Feel this victory like your corpse, you virgin little scamp.
Calm down, Lopez. It's just an epic rap battle.
Look at all your wives. Your life's been ladies in the trunk.
Can you stop talking about his wives? I'm getting creeped out.
Look like Guillermo Rodriguez.
Hi, Justin. What are you doing here? Also, oh my god, he kinda does. Is it his twin brother?
And a few inches taller. You take a step into my museum. Hope you enjoy the color.
Oh, I'm sure he will enjoy the sight of color, unlike you. And I promise that's the last time I'll make that joke. So that was the season 5 premiere of ERB parodies George Lopez vs. Charlie Chaplin. If you like the old ERBPs, then this one might entertain you, but how does it fare overall? Like I said, the editing is solid and doesn't feel out of place for the channel's brand, unlike Disney vs. Miyamoto. There's a lot of energy in the acting, and it even borrows tropes from the old battles. However, while the lyrics are meant to be ironically written, you still have a couple of filler lines and jokes that fall flat. Like, seriously, what the hell's up with that George of the Jungle line? Also, the costume and background work is pretty mediocre. I might give them a little pass on the outfits, but the backgrounds are beyond lazy. Just a bunch of squares, circles, and some solid color placed onto the model without any actual texture or depth behind them. Honestly, this is really tough to talk about because it's clearly meant to be ironic in every way, but also not really. Given their newest work, it seems like they went and changed their minds on that, but that makes it all the more complicated to look at these new battles. Am I missing the point of the video with this review, or do my critiques still hold water? Well, I guess there's no actual answer to that besides personal preference. Now, don't get me wrong, I by no means hated this battle, but I feel like it could have been a bit better. So with that, I'll give George Lopez vs. Charlie Chaplin an overall rating of 7 out of 10. Man, I never thought we would see the light of day where ERBP not only comes back with brand new content for the channel, but also all of the original members that were a part of the channel would end up coming back as well. It's like one big happy reunion if you don't count all the bullshit that happened a couple of years ago. Yeah, let's hope we never have to go down that dark time in the community ever again. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm still trying to get back up to speed. It is what it is, but I hope this wasn't a terrible watch since, well, look what I had to do for your guys' entertainment. Thank you guys for watching, and here's to a new year. There's nothing in this cup. See, look, it's empty. There's fucking nothing in it. Ah, you get it? It's the joke. I did it ironically. You really think I was gonna, like, drink my own fucking saliva, bodily fluids? Well, no. No. It's a joke. It's ironic. Now laugh. Laugh. Good night.